There we go. So can you tell us a little bit about your work and your projects you've been on?
Sure, yeah. So I'll kind of just give you a backstory of how I got into film and television. I come from a small farming community in Manitoba, and we don't have much, in the way of theater or arts. It's mostly sports and farming. So when I graduated, I grew up kind of a shy kid, and public speaking really, it was really hard for me to get in front of other people and perform or even talk. So I wanted to hit that head on, and I moved to Vancouver, and I got an agent, and I started auditioning, and I think I booked my first 4 or 5 auditions, and it was, really fun. I had no idea what I was doing. But I guess for some reason, casting and networks liked me. And so I got in that way, and then I've been working on my craft since. I've been very fortunate to work on a lot of sci-fi shows like Sanctuary and Stargate and 5 Days Till Midnight. And, there's a few other ones that I'm missing. And it's just such a great community. The fans are insane. They really, they're the people who keep it going. And I've been fortunate enough to meet a lot of fans, and they're just wonderful people. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about acting? What's your favorite thing about the process?
The process, I like the challenge. Like again, for me, it's very, very challenging. It doesn't come easy for me. So I love studying. I'm in a Friday group with Linda Darlow. I don't know if any of you know Linda Darlow, but she's my coach, and I see her every Friday. So it's the thing I like the most about it is that every day is new, and you're always kind of working and growing, and that's what I really enjoy about it.
Yes. Okay. And what are some of your upcoming projects you're working on right now?
So there's nothing on the horizon now, just because everything kind of shut down. There was a couple projects that I was auditioning for, but those have, since been put on hold.
The COVID would really slow things down that way. So.
It did. And I know I've been talking to some of my colleagues, and it's the same thing. And some people had actually booked jobs and booked commercials that got canceled or postponed until a later date. So it's kind of all up in the air right now. I did take in a Zoom call with a casting director, David Rappaport from Los Angeles. And I got some insight of, to what, we're going to be looking at in the future. And it's going to change. This will change things, but I think it will change things for the better, because it'll give actors more opportunity. Casting will probably see more tapes. This will be an avenue for anyone to make content. Like anyone can have an idea and get things done. So I think it's great. I think it's good. We're going to see a lot of good shows being made, and people are going to crave to see new content. So I'm very excited.
Yes. I'm just checking here real quick in the chat here, so just bear with me.
Yeah.
New to this platform. Okay, we're good to go. And so, what were some of your favorite things of being on the set of Stargate SGU, for example?
So that was a wonderful set. So on that set, I was also a stand-in. So I played O'Donnell as well. Peter DeLuise was the director, and I had worked with him before. But I also stood in on the show. So from a stand-in point, I was able to watch a lot of, the wonderful cast like Robert Carlyle and Louis Ferreira, Ming Na, Lou Diamond Phillips. It's just such a wonderful ensemble cast. And then there was new cast members like David Blue and Brian Smith and Elena. And I got to see these people kind of, they were not that they were new to the industry, but this was like a big break for them. So you kind of got to see, their prep in the work that they did. And for me, it was a wonderful opportunity to learn and to watch and to see how the pros do it. And I've been able to take that with me into the audition room and into my other acting work after that.
And what were the differences and the similarities between working at like SGU and Sanctuary, for example?
It's the sci-fi community is a really tight community. The sets were pretty much the same.
Yeah.
A lot of the sci-fi talent know each other. They've worked, cross shows and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
really it has this real family aspect to it. And when you step on a sci-fi show, there's people you'll know from other sci-fi shows.
Yes, I think the camaraderie would be really good there.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm just checking real quick here.
Hmm.
See what we're doing here. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if you have anything else you'd like to say. The group chats are new and interesting, so it's like sometimes people come on, but we are posting everything to the website after. You'll have a page
Oh,
with a
cool.
bio, etc., and then you can
Oh, that's
share
great.
that on social media, and I'll be sending your video as well, so you can post that if
Okay.
you'd like. And we are
That
thinking about releasing everything on a YouTube channel. So after the
mhm.
event, people could come back and watch the channel as well as go to the website. So that
Yeah.
way, if they miss it this time, they can come back. Now, if someone wants to get an autograph, would they just contact you on social media or?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, we're in new times and in a new climate. And if anyone does want to reach out, with this virus, for me, my concern is the mental health of people, because
Yeah.
we're not built for this. And if anyone does want to reach out or chat or talk, they can more than welcome, follow my Facebook or drop a note. And right now I have all the time in the world. So if anyone does need to just have a chat, they're more than welcome to say hi. And I would love to talk to them.
Well, thank you. I'll include links to your social media. And then also, just so everyone who's watching this video as it's recorded knows, there is a Patreon link below. The funds go to support the guests and also the COVID-19 United Way Fund. And then also, there is a link to buy tickets if they would like, but we released it free for everyone for this weekend. So thank you very much for coming. You have a
And
wonderful day, Brian.
thank you so much for having me, and thank you for doing this.
You have a good day. Thank
You
you.
too. Bye-bye,
Bye.
Anna.